Hello and welcome to the Advent of Indies for December 20th. We're drawing near to the end now. Today's indie developer is Sinister Design. The freebie game is Telepath RPG Chapter 2. You awaken miles beneath the earth among the mysterious shadowlings. An amnesiac and a slave with the powers of pyrokinesis, you quickly become a pawn in a civil war that threatens to tear the underworld apart. The premium game today appears to be an earlier part of the game, Telepath RPG Servants of God. The government of your desert steampunk homeland has been overthrown by the cult of Yawa. After a daring prison break, you travel the continent, recruiting allies and building up a fledgling resistance. Which sounds kinda cool, I'm kind of liking that. It is available on Windows, Mac and Linux, available for $25. And for some strange reason, after currency conversion, that comes out at £20, which doesn't sound quite right to me, but okay, that's what it is. Of course, there are 10 copies up for grabs in the competition I have entered, because that does sound really kind of cool. Steampunk's good, I like steampunk. This is no secret. But here is Chapter 2 of Telepath RPG. The special Sinister Design version, it says. So let's have a look. I've had a quick glimpse of the tutorial, so I kind of know my vague way around the game, so I'm not completely hopeless. Of course, I'm called Meroka. I need to put points in stats, okay. I only have 1 point left, okay. Personality, come on. No? Okay, fine, it goes into aptitude. Don't know what that does, but how observant you are and how fast you learn. It's good, I could use learning things. I don't know enough stuff.
Awaken.
Okay, I'm awake, I'm awake.
The time for your service is at hand.
Okay. We're in a small room. That's cool. Can I do anything? Is anything happening? What do I do? Oh, I just click on things. Okay. I'd kind of got it into my head this was mostly a keyboard thing. Doesn't tell me what any of these things are, or does it not matter where I click? Is it just a pretty picture? I think it's just a pretty... Oh, I see. It's supposed to be... Ah! If I go out here, that's the balcony, and that's what I see when I look out over the balcony. Gotcha! Right. That's not obvious. Alright. And that change of direction's a little off-putting. It's so far so confusing. Practice with archery or some other ranged attack. Okay. Do I have a ranged attack? I wish to practice. No. No. Hook. Oh god, this is another thing that I'm going to have to read everything out like some sort of strange... Oh. Like I did with the Cat in the Hat thing. It wasn't called the Cat in the Hat, but I forget what it was actually called. Alright, the book is bound in vivid blue fabric. You can't read the script it's written in, but you can pick up thought impressions from when the owner last read it. It seems to be a history of the Shadowlands and her people, a strikingly violent one. The book spans thousands of years, and yet there never seem to be more than a few consecutive months of peace. It relieves you to know that Shadowlings rarely venture above ground, otherwise they would probably be at war with your homeland right now. Very good. Oh god, I don't want to read an entire novel about a mug of beer. Dear lord, let's get into some gaming. I really don't know if I can be bothered reading everything out. There's going to be a lot of reading. What? Oh, you shadowy creature. It's Snarl. You don't know how you know this, but you're sure he usually hangs out around here. His voice appears in your mind as you approach. Well, what a pleasant surprise. It's General Tastidian's little pet. Are you lost, fleshling? Where am I again? Ridiculous creature, where do you think you are? You are in Somnus, capital of the Shadowlands. Do you see that spectacular edifice over there? That is how you know you're in the presence of a true civilization. Yep, that sure is a pretty building. Well, see ya. No, I want to talk to him some more. Where am I again? Well, don't see what's so great about it. The sound of Snarl's voice reverberating in your mind takes on a sudden, frightening intensity. Fool! Do not tempt me. Tastidian's plaything or not, you are still edible. What's the story behind that place anyway? He scowls a little. No one knows. It is said that our immortal queen conjured it up out of the air using only her mind. She is a goddess. I can only pray that I get to meet her one day. Tell me about your queen. She is a beautiful, mysterious being, and the mother of our race. If you have had the privilege to meet her. His eyes narrow at you suddenly. I would kill any filthy flesh creature who dared to defile her with his presence. Thanks, I think. Right. Ooh, you're blue. You're a different guy. Creature looks very familiar, though you can't quite place him. Greetings, Meroka. You may be having trouble remembering certain things right now, so allow me to orient you. We are in Somnus, a magnificent city far beneath the surface of the earth. I am Tastidian, and you are my slave. The Queen has bid me to use you in our war against the Distance. Are you ready for your first mission? Yeah. Can we get going? It's been a while. Organization honors mechanics. Yes. Okay, what's the mission? How am I doing this? Great. I'm wasting so much time just reading, and I'd really like to actually see some game before I have to end this video, because I can't keep doing this forever. Right, let's go to the Great Forest. The Great Forest sounds interesting. That's not how I enter the Great Forest. That's how I leave the Great Forest. See the whole change of direction between areas. Can I have some consistency, please? It doesn't look like I can do a lot in the Great Forest anyway. Log, tree. No, I can't walk down the road because there are leaves over it. Jeez. What am I, train? Okay, never mind. No forest today. I didn't want to go to the forest anyway. The lowlands. Let's try that instead. Okay, got some actual combat. An interesting little tune. I shall mind blast you, strange creature that looks like some sort of knight. I've got lots of shadowy dudes and they're just knights in armor. Are we the bad guys? Ooh, I can mine shield as well this time. Right. And you okay, I'm out of move. No, undo. No, I can't actually get to the enemy because I blocked my path with my own units. What have I got? Mine shields and pyro, but ooh, can I use... No. Can I use pyroblast? Ah, it only shoots in a straight line forward, dang. The square with arms has attacked me. That looks like a CRT monitor that's been turned into a sort of golem. The mythical CRT golem. Odd movement system. If you walk backwards, it just consumes further movement rather than refunding you the point. You have to undo to get the points back, which not something I've seen in strategy RPGs before. Normally you just get the points straight back. What can I do to this guy? Just attack him, I guess. There he goes. You gotta be almost down. Nope. You move forward. No, shields are for the weak. Let's smash things. And you can attack with pyroblast. How did I miss? Shot straight through the guy. How is that a miss? Oh, right, my dude's down. Of course he is. Crossbow's accurate. A friggin' fireball just goes straight through everything. You smash. Let's finish the job. Fireball has not managed to hit yet, so I'm just gonna... What can I do? It's not letting me Mind Blast because I don't have enough points. I can't actually do anything, can I? So if I just wait, I get some points back, I think. I think that's how the combat works. I regenerate more points by not attacking, which makes sense. Boom, in the back. Oh yeah. And you in the back. Yeah. Rogues do it from behind. And ghosts, apparently. Feedback. What is feedback? It looks defensive. I'm going to try and Pyroblast again. Nope, I don't have enough points. Mind Blast then. That works, I can use that. It's apparently a stone golem. Right. Boom! Yeah, you're down. And bonus gold for only losing 1 unit. Cool, cool. So far, so standard strategy RPG. Do I actually get to go anywhere, or do I just get to keep looking at things and getting into fights? Can I cross the river? I can cross the river. In your back. Boom! Oh, I lost my I don't get to get my units back. That's a bummer. How do I get more units then? He's not a ghost, so he can't swim. I just have to pyro everything in the face. Oh, yeah, one shot! Hello! I like one shot. Okay, you in the back. Boom! You in the back. In the side, even. Woo! Right, not a great deal I can do. So it's just going to be Mind Blast. And I'm down. Okay. I don't take many hits then. Really? That's it. I lose at the second fight. It didn't. Maybe I should have read the tutorial a bit more thoroughly, but I'm not liking that there was no kind of regeneration between battles. It just made me lose at the second hurdle. Like maybe there was a thing back in the first town. I don't know. If I start again, am I going to? Yeah, just go. New game. Go. Defense. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can actually make some headway. No, I can't. No, I've seen.
The time for your service is at hand.
Unskippable cutscene. Come on. No fairs. I'm not interested in. Any of that. We've been that way. Let's change directions. Dang it all! I just want to get back into the action quickly. Can I just go this way? Where does this go? Out of the town, but I'm not allowed to leave the town until I'm told to leave the town. Yes. Go. Okay, what's the mission? I'm doing this alone. I'm ready to do this now. Come on. Let's jump back into the action. Lake Alto. What is it, Lake Alto? A boat that I can't enter in any way, shape or form, despite there being a door there. That didn't need to happen. Oh, now it's bugged out. Okay, that's okay. It is a flash game, so I keep forgetting that right click is not a thing that does anything other than take me into menus, which is why I just ended up on the Flash website. Right, we're back on the whole fight enemy patrol. This is the same first fight I did before, except with more enemies. Because obviously I fared so well. Alright. Let's just try and take out as much stuff as I can, as quickly as I can. In your back. Fireball! Boom! I did hit him, I wasn't sure if that hit him, it didn't look like it did. I don't know, the whole thing feels like it could use just a little bit more feedback as to what on earth is going on. It's a little difficult to tell a lot of the time. I didn't want to shoot that way. Oh, I didn't want to shoot that way. Why did I shoot that way? This is a terrible way to shoot. In your back, sir. And you get mind blasted again. And you're out. The major problem with trying to... You got to be kidding me! The major problem I feel with trying to review an RPG of any kind is that it's clearly going to be a game that's going to take many, many hours to finish. Most RPGs that I've played have taken at least tens of hours. Tales and Final Fantasy games, you're looking somewhere between 40 and 80 hours, I think, at least. Golden Sun, much the same. Final Fantasy Tactics routinely takes me about 120 hours to play through. Assuming this is anywhere even remotely in the same ballpark. I can't do this any kind of justice in 20 minutes, I don't think. And that's a problem. I wouldn't hold much store by what I have to say about this game today, I'm afraid. There's going to be a lot of content. Not even a lot of content, a majority of content I just can't cover in this time. Not liking that the first fight is potentially enough to overwhelm me. That strikes me as slightly poor design. Normally with that sort of thing you'd start out with not merely easy content, trivial content. Anyone can just do it without any risk of failure and ramp up the difficulty as you go along. The idea that I could actually lose that quickly just by what I felt was playing the game normally. I wasn't particularly reckless or stupid. I was just exchanging blows at that stage, and I still lost really, really, really quickly. That doesn't feel right, you know? So maybe there's some balancing issues, but at the same time I still can't say that you should hold any store by this review because I can't cover it in any depth. Looking at what I can see of the original Telepath RPG, Servants of God, that does sound kind of cool. I would like to have a look at that. I'm not going to judge it based on what I've seen of this today. I think there could be a much better game in there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether this is unfinished or just unpolished, but I'd like to hope the original's more polished if you're asking $25 for it compared to a free title like this. Like I say, it sounds good, I like that sort of thing, but you just can't do justice with a review like this. There is a demo of Telepath RPG. I will say go check that demo out, because that way you can actually try it out, see if you like it, and see if you want to put down £20, $25 for it. And then of course there's the competition, so totally go and enter that, because that costs you nothing other than 10 seconds of your time. Go do that. Right, I'll be back again with something else tomorrow, hopefully that I can do slightly better justice to with 20 minutes. I like the games that I can cover in their entirety in 10 minutes, because I can do that full justice in 10 minutes. This, I've barely begun to scratch the facade of the surface of the beginnings. So, that's just no good. I'll bring you something entirely different tomorrow. I'll see you later.